Hello, and welcome to Off the Rack. I'm Shelley Beyer, and this is part 3 of the integration series. And today, I want to talk about something that still feels tender. Not because I don't know what I need, but because asking for it out loud is still hard sometimes. Even now, even after all the healing, even after learning how to tune into my body, listen for my limits, and honor my rhythms. There are moments where I still hesitate, and I'm actually in one of those moments right now. In just a couple of weeks, my stepfather's celebration of life is happening, and it's several hours away. It's one of those trips where we could just go down for the weekend, make it quick, but honestly, I'd rather stay longer. Give the event some breathing room, let it land, be there for my mom. But in order to do that, I'd need help with the animals. Specifically someone to care for my cats. And the friend who usually helps me, she just spent 6 full weeks caring for my horse during recovery. She showed up every day, no questions. And now I find myself hesitating to ask her for more. Not because she wouldn't help, but because I don't want to be a burden. Because her life is full too. Because it feels like too much to ask again. And that's where this episode comes from. That little pocket of discomfort where your need is clear, but your voice gets small. Integration is supposed to be the season where we stop shrinking, where we own what we've learned, where we say what we need clearly, calmly, and out loud. But knowing it and practicing it are two very different things. Because if you're anything like me, you've been the one who adjusts for so long. You've been the flexible one, the helpful one, the I'll figure it out one. So when a need shows up that's just a little inconvenient, a little extra, the old pattern kicks in. I'll make it work. I don't want to impose. It's fine. But here's the truth I'm learning and relearning again and again. You can honor someone else's capacity without dishonoring your own. You can be grateful for the help you've already received and still ask for what you need now. Because asking isn't ungrateful, it's honest and it's human. And it's part of integration. Integration means bringing your healing out of the theory and into the real life. Not just listening to your body, but speaking for it. Not just knowing your limits, but protecting them. Not just wishing someone would understand, but clearly asking to be supported. Even when your voice shakes, even when your stomach flips, even when you're not sure how it will be received. Because the more we practice saying what we need, the more we teach the people around us how to love us well. Not perfectly, not without mess, but with clarity. So today, if you're holding back a need, if you're minimizing or softening or talking yourself out of it, I just want to say, you're not wrong for needing. You're not too much. You're not asking for anything outrageous. You're just showing up with awareness, with care, with courage. And yes, maybe it's still hard, but that doesn't mean it's not worth saying. You're allowed to ask, even when it's uncomfortable, even when it's vulnerable, especially when it's real. If you'd like to connect more deeply, join our private Facebook group, Off the Rack Breast Reduction Support for Women. We're building something beautiful, and I'd love you to be a part of it. I'll see you tomorrow to close out the week, but until next time, be gentle with your heart and kind to your body, and brave enough to speak your needs, even if they feel small, because they're not small to you. and that matters.